Hey guys, Jacob here. Today we've got an A&A top feed housing with 1.5" push-in flaps. We're gonna replace these today. All right, and we're back. So today I have my 1.5" top feed housing. A&A's transitioned from acrylic balls to glue-in flaps to now push-in flaps. Push-in flaps are awesome because they're very easy to change out. No more gluing, no more acrylic balls, there's no more hassle, nightmare, whatever. We know how frustrating it can be on the older valves. So if you have the older valves, probably a good idea to upgrade to this newer style push-in flap. So they've actually come out generation 2 push-in flap now, which are these black ones. So these are these are really cool. What they are is they actually seat a lot better because they have like a little groove inset. And so they actually sit real nice inside this valve. So as you can see here, it's hard for you to see, so let me change cameras over here. So these ones are kind of loose, and the inset isn't the best design out there. However, these new ones, I mean, these sit flat, which is great because that way you don't have any bypass. So we recommend if you have the older style push-ins, upgrade to the new ones. They completely redesigned them, made them stronger, beefier, the whole 9 yards. So let's dive in, let's get these swapped out. So what I'm gonna do is, first things first, you've got your installation and removal tools that A&A sells. We recommend using these. You can use a hammer if you want to. You might break your valve if you use a hammer. So we recommend these. The way that they design this is it actually just pries it perfectly. And so what you gotta do is, let's do it. So, all right. So first things first, let's remove the older style valve. So this is the older style push-in, and as you see, this little claw hammer thing is literally meant to just sit underneath, like that. So it sits right underneath the valve, and then you just pull. They're really in there, so you just kind of pull a little hard. It'll pop up. The biggest thing and most important thing is make sure this bar does not fall inside that hole like that, or else you're bumming big time, because that now goes down to the bottom of your plumbing. So make sure the bar, I like to just pop it up like that so it sticks and you can just pull it out like I just did. So now we got rid of that old style flap. So now what I want to do is install our newer flaps, which are super cool. Part number is 582557 in case you're looking for a part number on these new flaps. So what you want to do is put your flap up in the air like that. Position the bar somewhat middle. Now they have this fancy little glorified screwdriver type thing, but it actually has the grooves inset right here. So it actually fits perfectly onto the metal of the bar, right? So I know what you're thinking. Well, it's not even the width past it, but the nice part is A&A made it thin enough right here to where it fits perfectly inside the groove spot, to where you're not gonna mess up any part of the housing. So you can actually hammer away at it and there's not gonna be an issue. So to get it started, I'm gonna put it right here in position. I'm actually gonna take the back side of my claw hammer and then hit it. So see how I kind of knocked it in there in place? So I'm gonna lower my flap a little bit and kind of just keep going at it. And it literally goes down far enough to where it can't go anymore, which is kind of nice for you, and you'll know. So it's literally as flat as it can be right now. It's seated flat right there, and it's great. So again, so if you want to remove the newer style, it's exactly like removing the older style. So again, flap goes up. Let's make the other flap on the adjacent side up as well, and then you just pull it up and it pops right out. So again, one more time installing this flap. See, if I have it down like that, you're gonna have the front part in there, so I wanna make it up like that. Make my bar somewhat center. Come in with my U-shaped tool, I don't know what you wanna call it. Give it a little tap. Get it started. So now, when I go like that, we're good, so I can have my flap down and then finish the rest of the process. And now we're flat. Pretty awesome, very easy. These things will last you a long time. Highly recommend getting these 582557 flaps. So that's how you install the flaps. Very straightforward. We recommend upgrading to these version 2 of the push-in style flaps. This video will only work if you have push-in style. If you have the glue-in video or the glue-in style, check out our other video on how to use the 2-part epoxy and how to perfectly position those glue-in style flaps. I'm Jacob with ePoolSupply. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Subscribe today if you haven't subscribed. Check out the links below, and we got a lot more content coming your way. Thank you.